welcome to day 5 of my 31-day live video challenge. Today I am talking about having balls. Now this topic stemmed from a conversation that I had recently with someone that I bumped into, so a friend of mine which I bumped into, and we just sat down and was having a good old chat, and he was just telling me, how much he's enjoying the stuff that I'm doing online. And then he said something to me, which was, when he first heard me tell him that I was changing my career from pharmacist to going into life coaching, actually not really knowing what I wanted to do, his first thought was that, fuck, she's got balls. And so then I went, oh, okay. And I mean, I say, grow some balls or, stuff like that anyway. So I have no problem with people saying that I've got balls. But it was just then when I got home, I thought, why does it have to be that, if you do something brave or something that's outside of the norm that most people won't do, why is it that you have balls? Why can't it be that you have ovaries? Because as a woman, I'm not going to be growing any balls anytime soon, but I do have ovaries, and I think having ovaries is much more powerful. So that was why, that kind of popped into my head. I went, so why isn't it? Why do we have to say, grow some balls or you have balls when you are brave or when you're doing something that other people won't do? Why can't we make it more gender neutral? Or if you're a woman, why can't you say, well, I've got ovaries? Or something like that. Why does it have to be so masculine when in actual fact females are just as capable of being brave and taking action that men won't take, right? So why does it have to be so gender specific, right? And I'm not going to go into the whole gender thing. It's too much of a minefield for me, but it was just that particular phrase made me kind of think, why does it have to be balls? Why can't it be ovaries? So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. And also I popped my Instagram Reels cherry today. First time I did an Instagram Reel, and I'm really terrified of what I posted. My husband hates it or is very uncomfortable with what I posted. Let me know what you think. Check out my Reel. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted. The second thing I want to address with my conversation that I had with my friend is that, this is kind of a continuation of the topic that I was talking about yesterday about changing careers. I went from something that I love doing in terms of the family that I have built in the pharmacy, the team that I've built, and what my role was, to doing something else purely because it was time. And when my friend told me that he thought I had balls, that I was very brave to just leave a 6-figure career to go and do something else, when I really didn't really have much of an idea what I was definitely going to do at that point. When I first told him, it was just like, I'm gonna go and do something else. And I started off doing a gratitude challenge, but I did go on video every day as well at that time. But yeah, we had some glitches because my baby was like 6 months old at that time, so I didn't end up being live videos every day. But changing careers is definitely not easy. I'm not gonna lie, it's the hardest thing I've done, to go from an employee mindset and having structure and knowing what I'm doing to being in this environment where I have to be responsible for me, even though, I've always been responsible for me and I don't like people telling me what to do. But it's like I don't really have structure. I plan my day around whatever it looks like and what I feel like. And I do things, and it's like a testing things out. I guess you do that at work, but it's it's not easy, and then you have to learn all these different things, and it's a complete shift of mindset. Probably another topic that I'll talk about, because I just had this conversation with a friend, um, because she's looking into doing something for herself. But is an ever evolving process, and it never stops. And your business, you'll find, grows with you. So just looking back at my old Instagram post to now, even just looking at myself, the energy, just looking at the energy that of me, of KaKi, is actually quite different. I went from someone that was very unsure of myself, very timid, hello, um, to someone now that I'm getting quite comfortable talking, live video, not perfect, not polished, but I don't really care. And the reel that I post would not be something that I would have done when I first started a year and a bit ago, nearly 2 years ago. So just that energy, and then from that, my business has kind of shifted and changed. And again, I'm moving through some things right now, and I'm feeling that my business again needs to have this shift. And it's okay, people are like, oh, well, you keep changing, but I'm changing, and so then the people that will follow me, that wants to work with me, also changes. That's just how it is in business. Once you grow, then the people that either grow with you and follow you and keep going with you, or you've helped them in that part of their journey, but they haven't gone to where you are yet to be able to follow you, or they might have surpassed you, right? They've grown much faster than you have. But yeah, so completely went off topic there. I was talking about changing careers, and it is really much, if you don't do it and you have an inkling of wanting to change your career, whether you want to become an entrepreneur and work for yourself, or you want to change to working for someone else in a different field, or in a same career path but in a different role, whatever it is, if you want to change your career, or your current job, you want to change your current job, you've got this inkling, you've got this tug in your heart, and you're going to be thinking, well, what if I can't find another job? What if the job that I find is actually worse than the job I have now? What if? And I used to, not used to, she's still my best friend, but she used to be a what if person. I would be like, just stop with the what ifs. Just do it. Because the thing is, even with me going into business for myself, the thing is, if I didn't take this step and just do it, I wouldn't have known what it'd be like, right? And I could have hated every single moment of it and go, you know what? I'm just going to go back to work for someone else, because that's what is meant for me. But on the contrary, for me, I've loved doing this. Of course, there's challenges, there's things that I need to overcome and learn, and all the things that I needed to grow as a person, as an entrepreneur, as a mum, as a partner, all those things. But it's the best decision of my life, right? Going into leaving my career at that time. So if you have an inkling, go try it out. You don't know until you do it, and it might be the best decision or it might be the worst decision, but at the end of the day, it's better to try and know than keep thinking about it and regretting not trying for the rest of your life. So that's it for today, and I hope this has inspired you or made you laugh or, made your day in some way. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you, I believe in you, and have a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, day, or evening, wherever you are.